Wizards coming to this one following a loss to the Bucks. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked. Then it's Gary Neal. Then there's Brian Roberts. And it's Vaughn in at the 3. And Neal kicks to Roberts. Shoots from the high post. Good. Roberts got his first 2 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
King outside. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Harris outside. Pulls it up. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And Lure kicks to Roberts. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's King. Here's Leonard. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Roberts passes to Lure. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Outside Leonard. Orlando moving the ball around. King outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. That's good. 7 points for Vucevic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Vaughn. He feeds it to Gortat. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He's off on the first. Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Magic. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sessions checked in for Brian Roberts. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Kings.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better. And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
The dish to Neal. The tray. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Neal's got 5 now. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but
she definitely put the ball in my hands.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. So on the floor for Washington. They've got Vaughn. Gary Neal is out there with Brian Roberts. Then it's John Lure. And it's Dudley in at the power forward position. That's good.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Barry passes to King. Count that one. King's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Magic.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now the pass to Vaughn. 1:50 left in the first half of the game. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dudley. Orlando grabs the miss.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Orlando. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, the Wizards. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Magic are, they've looked very solid here to start the season. What's surprised me the most is just how much confidence this group is playing with.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Greg. I mean, that mental toughness bodes well, very well for them once we get later into the season. Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
Now here's King. Tight defense on him. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Kevin, a chance to get a glimpse at how the Wizards are doing. It's still early in the season. Let's see where they rank in the stats. First in three-point shooting. 12th in fewest turnovers per game. And they haven't concerned themselves too much with running the fast break. I mean, they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring in transition, but that's not their focal point.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
And Neal kicks to Dudley. Here's Neal. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he sinks the second. Orlando leading. There's the feed to Freak. The tray. And good on the basket. Booking. King's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been leaning on that outside shot a little too much here in the second.
And Clark, it's starting to let them down. They've mostly been off target.
From deep, Neal. No luck. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Well, guys,
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 9 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up.
Washington making some changes. Vaughn's checked in for Dudley. Gary Neal comes in for Beal, and Sessions subbed in for John Wall. King in at 2-guard. Myers Leonard is out there with Vucevic, and it's Barry in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Wizards trail by 10. And Sessions kicks to Neal. There's a screen by Gortat. The 17-footer goes down. Gortat's got 5 points so far.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
King left side. Here's Vucevic. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Sessions kicks to Neal. There's a screen by Gortat. Dishes it to Lure. There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss. Leonard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Up top, King. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. From the line, from about 19 feet, Leonard no luck. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Lure.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the 10.
As we get set to start. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Wizards also changing it up. Lure comes in for Jared Dudley. And Gary Neal subbed in for Vaughn. So on the floor for Washington. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Gary Neal is out there with John Lure. And it's Gortat in at center. Beal against King. They swipe it. Now Wall. Fires for three, and he gets it to go.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And so it's Orlando winning this.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really... And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's game held at Amway Center. It's the Orlando Magic going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Knicks in New York. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the Finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet. They have to be one of the favorites as long as they keep that roster intact, and they have to stay in.
Don't care. Showtime.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Magic again playing host, continuing with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Varejau at the 4 and 5. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Irving attacking, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 7.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And with his quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Kyrie Irving third.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Dellavedova dishes to Irving, and it's blocked. They recover it, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Barry passes to King. He kicks to Harris. And Thompson sends it back. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Shumpert kicks to Varejau. Shumpert dishes to Irving. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Magic on defense. They trail by 1. Again, Irving missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
There's the screen. Harris passes to King. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. On the wing, Shumpert releases. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Irving against King. There's the dish to Leonard. Out to Harris. 4 on the clock. No good, unable to end this run.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's King, and he gets it to go.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Shumpert. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 8 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Leonard kicks to Harris. Now here's King. He's guarded closely. They set the pick. 14 feet away. Verjao grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. There's 1:26 left in the first. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Thompson, and another miss by Cleveland.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
King, the pass to Hazania. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Orlando, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And their success rate on the season is right around 77%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He's already got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Cavaliers trailing. At the top of the key, Thompson. Pass to Dellavedova. Fires for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
King against Irving. And it's Freak missing.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Irving double team. Outside jumper. Verjao setting the pick for Shumpert. It's Verjao, high post. Fade away, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grip.
We have a star-studded matchup with LeBron James going against Freak, who had this to...
Man, he's just an athletic freak, you know? People call me freak, but he's a freak on the court. He can do everything: shoot, pass, defend, play all 5 positions. He's just a world-class competitor, a great leader for his team, and I look forward to playing against him.
Both guys mean so much. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Boozer comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
So on the floor for Cleveland, pulling out the wings, it's Shumpert, LeBron. Tristan Thompson is out there with Boozer, and it's Dellavedova in at the points. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Shot clock at 5. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
High post Vucevic. King outside. He dishes it to Leonard. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 7 on the bucket from Barry.
I'm speechless, Kevin. With his shooting ability, that's a 1 in 100 shot.
Shumpert against King, and Shumpert kicks to Varejau. Can't hit. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Barry. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving with it. A 32-point game for him in the win against New York.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. The numbers now for Nikola Vucevic. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 9th in shooting percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. His consistent creates a lot of openings in the defense.
The Magic shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And King, here we go. But they'll get another chance. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 9 points for Vucevic. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Thompson against Leonard. Back to Irving. And King, here we go. Shumpert with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving's got the ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
King outside.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose.
Are you
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert.
Wow, that shit crazy.
Outside Irving. At the elbow, Varejau. Pick by Varejau. Varejau setting the pick for LeBron. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They need this. And it's Freak missing.
Not a whole lot.
garbage.
Going, he just can't buy a break.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Varejao. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 6 points for Anderson Varejao.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Looking to get back on track here. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 14. Getting a little bit closer on the bucket from King. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Picked by Varejao. 11 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. James kicks to Thompson. Left block shot on the way. And that concludes the...
LeBron, you...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a 1 for the Cavaliers. Anderson Varejao's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. King in a 2-guard. Hezonja's out there with Harris. Then there's Myers-Leonard. And it's Barry in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Shumpert in the corner. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. Shot clock at 5 from 10 feet out. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Left side, Harris. Here's King, and the rejection by LeBron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's LeBron. He's got 10. Picked by Varejao. Irving with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 33 points for Kyrie Irving.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
King against Shumpert. King outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
To the middle. Right side, Leonard. All sorts of time, and he gets it to go.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Fast. And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Washington. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Anderson Varejao. Carlos Boozer out there with Harris. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And the Magic shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Watson dishes to Freak. There's the pick. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. And it's 8 points for Freak.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Screen by Boozer. Boozer a screen on Harris. And it's Harris off the drive. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Watson kicks to Harris. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Free throw, good from Fry. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Harris. And both free throws good for Fry. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Boozer. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Watson kicks to Freak. The feed now to Fry. Gordon with it. Now Smith defending. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Back to Irving.
But he could do that.
It's deflected, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds.
Wow.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here.
You can't be serious, man. So he kicked me out or something?
Here's Leonard. He's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Tobias Harris comes in for Victor Oladipo. Kings checked in for C.J. Watson. And it's Napier in for Elfrid Payton. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Magic have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Napier passes to King, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
King against Smith. Kicks to James. And he jams it with authority.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The Magic have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Napier kicks to Freak. Unloads from 9. Rebound by Smith.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 10 rebounds and 8 dimes.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, nonstop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
So for the Magic, Fry comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Watson in for Shabazz Napier. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Boozer comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Watson dishes to Fry. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Magic shooting at 42% in this final quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just walk the ball
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Screen by Boozer. No one near James as he lets it go. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Watson, the pass to Harris.
Oh,
And yes, sir, that one drops.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. LeBron kicks to Boozer. LeBron sets the screen for Boozer. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Orlando grabs the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Deflects the
you
pass.
should have did a freaking over the head pass.
Here's Dellavedova. Boozer dishes to Dellavedova. He feeds it to Shumpert. High arcing shot. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's King. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
James against Harris. Screen by Boozer. Shumpert passes to Verajao, and he gets it to go.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Watson kicks to Freak.
Wow.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. No good there off the double clutch.
I missed that wide open shot, man.
Back to LeBron. Dishes it to Dellavedova.
A D plus again.
Down low. Here's Verajao. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Freak.
What a game we've seen here for Verajao. He has 11 points and 2 rejections.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. King outside. Back to Harris. Let's go. And the shot falls short this time.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Irving. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Outside jumper. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
Oh, you gotta forget about that one.
Carlos.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille LeBron James. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset that Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Already in this new year, we've seen several teams establish themselves as frontrunners. Shaq, how hard will it be?
Long season. Injuries, trades, anything can happen. One more long. You just got to take care of your business. The rest takes care of itself.
Well, you know what? Every team does hit a rough patch. So how you respond is ultimately how you dictate your success.
Okay, you sound like a politician over there.
Oh, no question. Vote for me tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Live from Orlando, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the Charlotte Hornets. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And even in hostile territory as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Here's Rose. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Great open look there. Butler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Fourth, the Bulls.
And just having a terrific on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in, not just... the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Orlando with the ball. Barry passes to King. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Orlando shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Bulls trail by 4. Rose with the ball. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
So it's Orlando now, following the score by Derrick Rose. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Livingston dishes to Butler. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. There's a good screen. Barry passes to Vucevic. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Rose. Bulls have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gasol attacking. It's rebounded by Leonard.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Down low, it's tipped. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Freak missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And And so here's Orlando. After the basket by Nikola Mirotic. King against Butler. Shot clock at 5. Fades. And it's Freak missing. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Heck, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Puts it up from 15. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. King's got 5 now.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here is Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one. There's a screen. That's a 2 from Butler. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Nobody
and
said,
off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
There's the pass to Hazania. He feeds it to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Good. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Livingston kicks to Gasol.
Oh.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The Bulls making a switch here. Snell's checked in, and they're moving it up. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And the Bulls lead by 1.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
This guy is trash.
1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Snell cannot hit. Great D that time from King. Orlando's gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by 1 game and see who comes out on top.
Here's the break. Here's Gasol. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gasol's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Get open because this team doesn't know how to spread the offense.
Prince against Leonard. Knocked away. King, right side. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Another miss by Orlando.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. King outside. He gets it up. No good. Trying to beat the buzzer.
Yo, that was my freaking... damn. That was my freaking...
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the shot.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol is making some changes here.
Oh, we winning now. Okay, cool.
Bulls trail by 7. And it's Hazonia in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Snell, no good. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Pass to Barry. Magic moving the ball around.
Damn.
Now here's King. D right on him.
Cash.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Freak. And 12 points for Tobias Harris.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Livingston kicks to Gasol. Lets it go from 14. And he connects with the jumper. Gasol's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And checking out the numbers for Butler, he's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's the floater. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. Barry passes to Vucevic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Here is Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's Prince outside. And that one's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Harris a screen on Prince. King outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Knocked away.
Oh, this guy drove. He could have hit it. Oh, he could have hit it, man. Did a quick spin and just fade.
Here is Livingston. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Gasol dishes to Livingston. Back to Gasol. Pass to Snell. Over in the corner, Livingston. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Snell.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Chicago's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and that one falls for Prince. That one drops. He ties it up. Backing up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. Pau Gasol first.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offense, face up or back to the basket. They can get it done.
I don't only think about
what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast
after the guy who actually knows how to drive.
It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist in the game.
I did it, dude. This one might not.
Harris a screen on Prince.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
From the baseline, Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Livingston, and it's King with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Hazania. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
To the wing on the left. Snell kicks to Gasol. And it falls over the
right
rim and
in
in.
his face. Disrespect.
Gasol's got 10 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Harris misses.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Yo, that's crazy. Why did he give up an open freaking?
And so it's tough.
Well, Nick,
I should have passed it to me, man. I was wide open in the paint. Run around the screens, pass it to your teammates. Oh, look for the open man, because you clearly ain't open.
We have a close ball game on our hands. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Prince comes in for Dunleavy. Tony Snell's checked in for Butler. And it's Livingston in for Derrick Rose. So for Chicago right now, we've got
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Go quick isolation. Quick isolation. Quick isolation. Isolation. These idiots come out.
King, the pass to Gordon.
Oh, he waits so long. Shoot.
Out to the
wing.
wing.
Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Shoot.
King outside. Second shot opportunity.
Oh, this guy.
Leonard dishes to Freak. Park down low that
This
time.
guy's an idiot, man. Everybody's an idiot on
Over
his
the last
team.
month, let's see how the Magic performed in the
keep getting
NBA
turnovers.
statistics. First
This is
and
my
fewest
first turnover,
turnovers a
dude.
game.
Every
First
time I
and
get
opponent
turnovers
offense.
because of
And they're a
these
top
idiots.
10 shooting
They take too
team
long
from
to
the
shoot,
foul
they
line.
take too long to do
Pretty
this,
good
do
company
that.
for that team.
And you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers stepped up to deliver. He had 12 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Give me this.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah,
charging foul. Oh, my God.
I
was stepping back.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Mirotic, the screen. Livingston kicks to Mirotic. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic trail by 5. King outside. Off target from three-point range. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Prince outside. No one near him. The shot no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. For 3, the shot no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Gasol, and it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. 14 points for Pau Gasol.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting
teams changing it up here.
Oh, they really gave me that much.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
King,
he's in at shooting guard. Myers Leonard is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Watson, and it's Hezonja in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Noah's shot is off.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win here tonight, Joakim. You can see the enthusiasm and...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler. He notched his season high and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance come from him tonight. He's been coming off a stretch of game where he just looked lost out there. To see him turn around this quickly, it's a nice surprise. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Hmm. 100% interest? Oh, shit. Hold up, hold up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I like to see numbers.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Who's making substitutions here? Orlando trailing here. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Stauskas is out there with Warren. Then there's Chalmers. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Len in at the center position.
This is a hostile environment right now.
Yeah, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it's hard to play when your home fans are heckling you. You have to wonder if they'll make a move to maybe send him somewhere else.
The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Bledsoe passes to Warren. Len, a screen. Shoots off the step back. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Mario Chalmers.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Bledsoe kicks to Stauskas. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Freak missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the foul called on Freak.
Oh, wow.
That's his first foul. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Harris. Suns lead by 3.
Now I have more fans and stuff. That's funny.
Bledsoe dishes to Chalmers.
Popularity contest.
Here's Warren. Good. It's Chalmers with the assist that time. Warren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Ooh, I was passing it down.
Here's Vucevic. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Stauskas. Misses off the right iron.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Oh, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
That one goes. Count.
Hey.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
And Bledsoe, there we go. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And a wide open look for Freak. It's good from long range. Kings got 7.
Yo, that was like, oh man, that was nice. Like, he was like, the mentality of that was like nice. Like he's like, cash. Like he's like nothing. He's like, no defense. Okay, cool. Damn, that shit was fire. Like.
Him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Hello? I'm second in three-pointer.
For him, second in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
That must have been last season, because this season, I can't hit shit from three-pointer. I don't know what they do about.
Back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, I was
and there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Damn, that's
I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly.
Over in the corner.
No!
Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotation. And they paid a big price for it.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't hit the second. Suns leading by 3. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. Pass to Stauskas. Chalmers against King. Good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. The pass to Barry. They set the pick. Leonard with a screen on Bledsoe. He used that pick to perfection.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
It's over, you bums.
Now it's sending down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
Yes, Kevin, he said their focus has to be on the defensive end of the floor. Going up against a team that's so crafty offensively.
Never tried
he
the
said
ball.
we can't have that many lapses
Like
because they will
goal.
take advantage. Guys, we'll see how they do. Back to you.
Very good, Doris. Thanks.
Oh, that would have been nasty right in the face. And then they say it's a bad shot. I don't even know why like that. Y'all know damn well I was like.
So he's right to focus on playing the tight D. As for whether it'll work, we'll see.
Really
hey, sometimes you just got to tip your hat. Even tough D can be outdone by good offense.
And King, here we go. No good. Good D by Bledsoe.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Glenn, a screen. On baseline J, it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
How do the Suns retain possession? That makes no sense. And it's far from over. Don't you worry about that. No. Don't you worry about that, and I don't.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Chalmers pass to Warren. Lock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Bledsoe. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Oh, no.
They come into this one following a loss to the Jazz in Utah.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get away.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a...
You already know that's cash every time with Anthony's jump shot.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts with the game right here.
And their success
rate
on the season right around 77%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And released it.
Oh, that was a nice jab step.
So
That was a nice jab step.
Still a close game. Suns lead by 3. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader, certainly. He talked about it.
Players do the policing.
Don't you need a
This is one of the most interesting years
with a different look. Alex Lenz checked in.
And the most greatest years.
For Chandler. TJ Warren comes in for Markieff Morris. Stauskas is checked in for PJ Tucker. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Booker.
Come on, pass the ball in. Hate this. You need to get this animation out the game, or whatever this hell this is.
The Magic trail by 15.
Stauskas looking like Larry
Phoenix
Bird.
looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and 9 to the backcourt. Warren is out there with Stauskas. And it's Len in at center.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding
They actually
is an
easily
effort
win this
stat,
game.
folks. They've been
They
more
passed me more,
determined
but
than their
I'm really
opponent
trying to test out my
thus far.
three-point shot. But it's whatever.
So
I'm going to win the game, whatever.
TJ Warren has been playing well.
I'll take
He's
winning
got 8
over
points,
winning the
and he's
game
managed to
than,
get 4
try
of
to
his
test out
points
my
by way of the free throw line.
So.
You need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Suns third.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Barry, guarded by Bledsoe. King, left side. He kicks to Harris. And King, here we go. 5 to shoot. That's good from Harris on the assist by Free. Harris has got his second basket. Suns leading by 15. Here's Knight. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Barry. Harris a screen on Bledsoe. Dishes to Vucevic.
Oh!
Went in there and tried to power it down, but
He was about to kill that man.
Alex Len picks one up. The Magic have made 7
chill,
three in this game. Mario Chalmers is checked in for Brandon Knight.
Nigga.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Okay, that's his name. Nigga Vucevic.
Phoenix with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. 7-game road trip continues for them. It'll be game number 3. And the foul called on Freak.
This guy really does
So that
look
will
like
be
Mario.
his second foul
Black
of the
version of
game. We're in the
Mario.
bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact
already
you
see it
mentioned
right
and putting pressure
If
on
only
the
they keep
defense.
passing me. I already see it.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's King. Rebound by the Suns.
Damn.
Warren's got his third
It's so
rebound on the
slow
night.
in this
You
game.
got to give them a lot of
I
credit
need
for
to
the
get
job
this
they've
game
done
speed
on the
up to par.
backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done.
I was supposed to go to the other guy. And one. Let's go.
I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him.
Tobias Salas.
For Orlando, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line.
Good stuff,
9 of 12
Tobias
so
Salas.
far. And Chalmers kicks to Bledsoe.
Oh, I didn't want you to switch. Oh, boy.
That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line. The Magic have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
This game is nothing but shots. This is crazy.
Both good from the line.
No
that
playmaking.
time.
No hook shot.
Suns leading by 12.
I mean, not no hook shot. No, what's his name?
Bledsoe dishes to Chalmers. To
No
the middle.
fundamentals.
Here's Warren.
Get that steal.
Banked in off the glass. Warren's got 10.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And King, here we go.
I didn't
Stolen
even
by
get that.
Len.
I was trying to do a half screen. I mean, do a full
Bledsoe outside. They double team Bledsoe. Len
Still
sets
there.
a screen for Chalmers. With some arc, King with the block. And up the court come the Magic.
Wow.
Got a piece of it.
Wow. All that the whole time. That's
The
so
court,
retarded.
Bledsoe pushing it up. On up the court. He dishes it to Chalmers. No good with the
Awesome.
triple.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
To the left side wing.
But I'm the one that's open, right?
Picked by Vucevic. To the left wing.
Cash.
Shoots from 14. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And here's Chalmers for 3. King with the block. They get it back.
Damn it. Alright, save me quick. I'll be on later.